James, given the way that the Nets' defensive game plan is so focused on Joe for the majority of the series, just what were kind of the biggest things that you guys had to figure out on the fly tonight as far as how to attack and take over in the second half?
Everything, honestly. You know, like we played two different ways. Obviously, when Joe is out, and then when he's in. You know what I mean? Especially these last few games. So, you know, it was difficult, but not really. We had a lot of opportunities. I know myself had a lot of, layups, attempts at the rim. Tyrese felt the same way. That we didn't convert that could have made this game a lot easier. But one thing about the playoffs, there's two halves to a game, and, possession by possession. I think fourth quarter we just did a really good job of taking a game by possession by possession and defensively getting stops and offensively generating really good shots.
Can you address the performance of Tobias Harris, especially in the second half? Usually it's you or Joel, getting set up for those shots, but tonight it was like Tobias of 2019.
No, he was great, man. Just attacking the basket, finishing around the rim, knocking threes down, defensively being great. You know what I mean? So it's a special performance for him on the closeout, and we needed it.
Is there anything specific that's contributing to your struggles finishing around there?
Nah, just like I said, just playing different styles, and then tonight having way more opportunities that I really don't get. I'm usually just setting people up and things like that. So just a lot more attacks throughout the course of a 40-minute game. I had plenty of opportunities. I just didn't make them. But all in all, great series. Now we move forward.
Harden had a pretty big game today. He shook off some early struggles, took some coaching advice to kind of fix himself in the second half. Talk about his growth over the season. What your partnership together has been like.
He listens. He plays hard, so you got to give him credit for that. And then in the first half, he was getting really good offensive rebounds. He was just trying to go up and over two and make difficult shots. And I keep telling him, if you got to put back a layup, then take it. But if you feel like you don't have a layup, then get the ball out and we can get a better shot. And so second half we did a better job of that, and that generated more opportunities for our guards.
So do you have any plan to visit China this summer? You haven't been there for 4 years.
Say it again?
Do you have any plan to visit China this summer?
Oh yeah, for sure. I miss China, man. It's a lot of great fans there. Yeah, for sure. It's been closed down, so it's an opportunity to go and embrace the love and that the Chinese fans have for myself.
How do you feel like this group is different than it was last year in the class?
Well, I was 2 or 3 months in. So everything was just on the fly. I think we know who we are. What we're trying to accomplish on both ends of the ball. So I think for us is just going out there and doing it and being the best version of ourselves that we can be. Whoever wins, whether it's Boston or Atlanta, we'll be prepared, and each game we'll give ourselves a chance, and that's all you can do, in the playoffs.
I know that was a situation you had to do before, change teams mid-season.
Yep.
In terms of, obviously, beyond just the simple going through the past 6 months, what is different about the feeling this year as opposed to last?
I know my role. I know what Doc wants me to do. So no matter what people expect me to do or want me to do, like whether it's the media or fans or, like the coaching staff and this organization has a role for me, and I go out there and do it to the best of my ability and have confidence in doing it.
James, the game kind of turned around in the third quarter. You had I think it was a 21-4 run. What were you seeing as you were out there trying to sort of chip away at that lead, and how did things kind of tilt?
We were getting shots. Especially in that first half, we had 40 points, but I missed four layups. We missed some open threes. So we were getting really good looks, and then they only had 48 points. So at some point, our offense had to get going. So that third quarter, we just kept being aggressive, kept making our attacks and generating really good shots. And in this league, it's a make or miss league. So if you can generate really good shots throughout the course of a full game, then you will live with the results, and we got some things to turn around for us.
James, you said you know your role, right?
Yep.
Your role is different. It's been different in 3 different spots, I guess you've been, the 3 to 4 teams you've been at, right?
Yep.
Outside of winning the championship, what's your motivation? Because a lot of people can't go through that.
Facts.
The guy, and then they want you to play a different role.
I told myself this year, man, it's just I'm all big on sacrifice. You know what I mean? To where it's like whether it's the money or my role, just letting everything go and just sacrificing and then seeing what it gives me. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of person just that's naive, or I'm not the type of person that just like I'm a sponge. I listen and I can go out there and just be, you know what I mean, for the betterment of the team. So. Throughout the entire year, you know what I mean, people expect me to be the scoring James Harden and the James Harden that, you know, goes out there and gets 40, 50 points, and then people talk, oh, you can't win like that. And then it's like, well, I go out there and get 20 points and 11 assists, and it's like, well, he's not the old James Harden no more, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's always going to be something to say. So I think about my role and what I can control and impact in this team the best that I can every single night. And sacrifice is my word that I'm going to continue to use for this year and see where it gets me.
You guys are going
Last one, guys.
to quite a bit of time off because of this sweep. How much do you value that?
We value it, you know what I mean? Obviously, today was big for us so we can get big fella healthy, you know what I mean? Like, that's priority number one. And then just making sure that we keep our individual skill set work right, and then I guess we got to wait and figure out, you know, who we play next. But both teams are going to be a challenge. So for us, I think it's just making sure we're healthy and as a whole. Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, Dave.